This video is best listened to like a podcast when you're relaxed and attentive, and is read directly in almost its entirety from a post that I shared on my free Telegram channel with over 60,000 members. Link in the description of this video. I see a lot of people place really random, made-up, arbitrary trading rules upon themselves. I see many people attempt to bolster their trading approach with the rigidity of a stone chair. And this, in my extremely humble opinion, is unfounded. It's unjustified by the reality of trading. It is, quite simply put, bullshit. And again, this is just my opinion with over 8 years of trading experience. I've become convinced more and more over the years of my trading career that anyone who is a manual trader and claims to have actual, quote, rules is either self-deluded or outright ignorant to the true nature of what profitable trading is. Since I began to share more of my perspectives on this concept of the brutal reality that trading is, in fact, extremely subjective, beholden to nothing other than your personal discretion and intuition, born of years of experience in trading, I've had what I believe to be a small minority of people actually convinced by my arguments of the subjectivity of manual trading. It appears as though most people, understandably so, desperately want to believe that trading can be, either figuratively or literally, a black and white, step-by-step, rules-based process in which all of the decision-making and trade selection criteria are outsourced to the sanctity of one's, quote, rules-based trading strategy. Now, I get the allure. Believe me, I was convinced for years that I personally was trading a, quote, strategy until I realized the obvious fact that there would be many trades I would not take when presented with the opportunity. Okay, and this is even though those trading opportunities, quote, technically met the requirements and criteria of my self-proclaimed rules-based trading strategy. Born of this transitional understanding of the true subjectivity of trading, I began trading an approach in 2022 called the, quote, do whatever the fuck you want approach. And it evolved into my best trading year, having every single month of the year end in a net profitable month, all year. Now, this was all documented live in the MFX group whenever I started a paid subscription for people to follow all the details of my exact trades in real time, sharing my live terminals, the chart entries, trade management updates, everything. And much of these results were posted in the free Telegram channel as well. Now, it was in 2022 that it all really began to sink in. There are truly no real, quote, rules in manual trading. When you really examine closely, there is no way to confirm nor disconfirm the efficacy of a manual trading approach. I mean, think about this. Even if I tell you to go and, quote, just trade with the trend on Forex pairs, we would all end up getting different trades throughout the year, and we'd be arguing over foolish definitions of things like, quote, trend, like a bunch of monkeys throwing their shit at each other. Now, because of this understanding, I've become more and more convinced that this aversion towards using subjectivity and discretion and intuition in trading in exchange for the perceived, quote, safety of a, quote, rules-based trading approach is one of the major reasons why nearly everyone fails at trading. I've made it one of my goals, in particular, to spend a great deal of my time educating people on the extreme subjectivity of manual trading and encouraging people to let go of their trading, quote, rules for the sake of simply gaining experience in a way that has no constraints, so that eventually a person's intuition can guide them towards the best trading decisions, given the context of each specific trading opportunity. Now, those who attempt to trade without recognizing the relevance of context, nuance, subtleties, texture, and the granularity of examining each trading opportunity on its own merit without trying to fit any trade into a, quote, box composed of, quote, trading rules, are massively underestimating the reality of what profitable trading looks like. Now, of course, this remains just my opinion. I don't claim to know any absolute truths about anything, and certainly not trading. I don't pretend to have everything figured out. I simply do what I know has worked best for me, and what I've seen has worked for thousands of Mission FX clients as I've traded live over the past 6 years, while sharing everything I've learned along the way. And I hope that my journey, and more specifically, the concept that I've just shared about the subjectivity of trading here in this video, can inspire you to approach trading in a new light. Profitable trading truly just consists of getting experience and seeing what is effective, and then simply doing more of what works and less of what doesn't. You don't need to buy any courses or mentorships or subscriptions to a chat or signals. You don't need to watch any YouTube videos, including the one you're watching right now, about trading. You don't need to read any forums about the, quote, best way to trade. You don't need to follow anything that I share with you in my Telegram channel. While all of these things can certainly help and perhaps give you new perspectives and accelerate your path to profitability, still, they are not mandatory. The only thing that is mandatory, and this is truly non-negotiable, is you getting experience in trading. Okay, I'm telling you that experience will teach you more than anything else ever will. Remember this as you continue your trading journey. Thank you for listening.